No fandom is without their bad apples. Anime fans, I'm looking at you. And just like everyone else, these mushy fruits have their own ideas on how their favorite characters should be portrayed. Which usually results in petty arguments through text because you're too scared to insult someone to their face. As per usual, DC and Marvel fans will express themselves on these characters' attributes, whether they've read the comics or not. I don't have a whole lot of experience with the annoying fans, though, because I'd like to stay sane and positive. With Spider Man fans, one thing I can point to is their borderline obsession with the Raimi trilogy. A lot of them think it's the gold standard, and while Andrew Garfield was given a pass for his first film, they ended up loathing Tom Holland in Homecoming. I even remember one of my teachers was happy when Spider Man was snapped away in Infinity War, and was hoping he would stay gone. Ruthless. Don't get me wrong, I really like the Raimi movies, even the third one to a degree. But now I can't think about Spider Man 2 without rolling my eyes. It is overrated to hell and back. When it comes to Batman fans, there are two things: his no kill rule and prep time. I have my own headcanon where Bruce is actually a metahuman, because there is absolutely no way he can pull off half the action he does otherwise. Mastering all martial arts, even though it takes decades to master one, his bank account is basically infinite aside from The Dark Knight Rises, so he can always be making more gadgets and donating money to Gotham. And with both his gadgets and combat skills, he's able to not only challenge but also defeat monsters, magic users, and gods. But only if he has the option to overprepare, which, for some reason, fans think he always has. Even though he admitted he would get laid out by Captain America in one crossover, most notably Bane, who broke his back, was outsmarted by Joker several times, Superman, Wonder Woman, Lady Shiva, Prometheus, his dark counterpart, Deacon Blackfire, Shredder during a crossover with the Turtles, and Deathstroke. So no, he cannot defeat everyone. Then there's the no-kill rule, most notably adopted because of his parents' murder, and I think partly because the death penalty is outlawed in Gotham, New Jersey. But let's be real here. Joker needs to be taken out. He's beyond help, and Jason should have shot him when Bruce walked away. If the corrupt justice system in Gotham won't take care of it, Bruce absolutely should. He already operates outside the laws of vigilance. Or better yet, lure Joker into the Batcave. Why? Because Alfred will absolutely pop a cap in that ass. In conclusion, I would say that Batman fans are more annoying, because I could think of two arguments that the fans bring up, whereas with Spider-Man, I can only think of one. The math do be mathin'. But I'm sure there are other things to talk about that I just don't want to get involved in, like I said earlier. So feel free to debate further in the comments, but keep it civil, or Batman will knock your comment out cold, or Spider-Man will strangle it with his webs. In comparison, I'd like to think that I'm relatively normal, at least these days. I don't have a whole lot of strong feelings, other than maybe The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was awful. I thought Batman v Superman was awful. And that's about it, I think. But generally speaking, I tend to enjoy myself. You know, just make it good, make it cool. With The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Sony really butchered it. Most notably, everything revolving around Harry Osborn. With Batman v Superman, as per usual when it comes to a Snyder movie, just came across as really edgy and try-hard. This ain't your dad's Batman. Or in my case, this ain't your mommy's Batman. Batman and Super Friends? Nah, that's kiddie stuff. Adam West's Batman? This Batman kills his criminals. But not the Joker, of course. He wields a gun out in broad daylight and wears his badass trench coat. And yeah, he looks stupid. I've seen The Dark Knight Returns, part 1 and 2. It's way better. Speaking of which, if she was interested, I would totally cast Emma Thorne as Carrie Kelly's Robin. She might be too old, though. How old is Carrie? Like 15? Yeah, she could pass. Emma, do you have any acting abilities? No. I'm a YouTuber. Right, of course. Sorry.